Hey everybody, AcedTyler here. Welcome back to Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing. In the last episode, we began the first 4 tracks of Future Funland, and in this episode, we are going to do the Silver Coin Challenge once more. I mean, not to worry. I mean, this will definitely be the last time we'll be doing those godforsaken things, because I mean, this is the final world after all. So, and yes, as to why I was dreading it so much. Yeah, just like with a couple others, these ones can also kiss my ass. So, what I actually did during my recording was that I actually did come up with a strategy in which what I'll do is that oh look at that, I actually got crunch 2 because I was just crunching down, and yeah, like I said, watch over the lasers. So the one kind of strategy that I was actually doing is that I would actually focus on getting the silver points first, and don't worry about having to catch up with the others. Like just go around the track and just seeing all the silver coins and just getting those first, and then after collecting at least as many of those, or actually just either there's one left, or if I actually collected all of them, and if I only got like a couple less left, then I go and focus on the race and just try to get like first place as much as possible. So that would actually take at least a little bit of stress off of there, but at the same time, the silver coin challenge in this world just fucking sucks. Because of course, there are places rather far out though, and yeah, that's actually where you just have to go to them twice, or just like take one lap and then or just get that coin and then do the other, and just get the other one. But yeah, now that's all of them. So I mean, so I guess I didn't do too bad for Space Test Alley, but wait till I get to Dark Moon God, fucking Dark Moon Caverns, and also I believe, and also Spaceport Alpha. That was... goddamn. You know, I mean, in a way, like, overall, I mean, I would just, at least have mixed feelings towards the Silver Coin Challenge. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be too bad for, well, at least Dino Domain. Like, Dino Domain is just easy because, well, I mean, it was the first world, but, let's see, Snowflake Mountain kind of gets a little questionable. And then Sherbet Island and Dragon Forest, and also this world is just bad. About like the, well, at least the placements for the silver coins. But with that, then, that should be it for this track here with those silver coins. Yeah, as I was trying to mention, yeah, these silver coins are just automatically, they'll automatically come to you, like, after you beat the first 4 tracks, because usually in the other worlds, you would do the first half of the tracks, and then you get to the boss, and then the boss will unlock the silver coin challenge for you. And that's why you do those. That's actually not the case here though, because you actually start with just the races, and then after those races, then you don't really get a boss detour. Because after those tracks are done, then you immediately go to the silver coin challenge. Like they just like all unlock as soon as you get done. And so yeah, that's why the blue characters came back. Because, well, I mean, that's the reason we didn't get a boss this time. Because, well, I mean, you guys already know the boss. It's obvious now that it's Wizpig. So of course, there's only going to be one, well, at least the final race against Wizpig, because we already beat him once, so we can just beat him again. So it just goes right to him. And yeah, I kind of fucked it there. But anyway. Fuck this mission here in Dark Moon Caverns. Let me just say, this is also where the silver coin, like that right there. See, I keep on having to miss that silver coin because they place it right close to the like right in front of that loop-de-loop that's there. And so in order to get it, you actually have to brake, or just put in your brakes, and then just try to steer your vehicle over to where that silver coin is. And same thing with this one as well. You have to make your turning precise. And a couple of ones are right in front of those craters right there. Yeah, they just they were just places like just right there. Like it's their placements that are just too damn cheap. But especially the one with the loop-de-loop. I kept having to miss that a lot of times because I wasn't able to take much advantage with their hitbox for that being wiped out. And so I had to just wait until the third lap, or at least once I got ahead of her. See that right there? I missed it again. So I really had to put on my brakes, and then have to just get that, or decide over there and get that silver coin. So it's bullshit. I hate how the placements are. And then there's a matter of those obstacles that you have to watch out for, like those lasers are out of the tracks as well, because Future Funland does have a lot of lasers as obstacles, except for Star City, surprisingly enough. Star City is probably the only kind of forgiving track there is, and I guess probably one of the reasons why I like it so much, aside from being absolutely fun as hell, of course. And yeah, actually, for a second there, I almost thought I had to get that silver coin, but no, that's actually in the second loop-de-loop, because I already got the one in the first one, but yeah, that right there, and there we go. Okay, now we got it. So yeah, I have to just be very careful, be very precise with how I would just steer my vehicle. And in fact, though, not to mention, I've had to make several attempts for this mission. Oh, because because of the placement, so that was why. And same thing goes for Spaceport Alpha, actually. That one I also had to take several attempts because of also because of their coin placements, and also the fact that these other racers would just constantly try to like go past me and just try to take a first place. But also aside from their places as well. And yeah, that right there is just far out, like right alongside that wall. And then there's also the matter of this section here where you like you don't really want to crash into the wall because that's actually where it has these air vents in which the pressure from it just makes you ascend up to the next up to that platform. And so that's where you really have to be careful with, because you don't want to crash into that wall, because that's also a risk for the racers to go past you. So that one you want to be careful. So yeah, I did take, well, I think I did take about a couple of attempts in this track. Dark Moon Caverns, I know I had to take a lot because of how cheap the placements were. Maybe it was just just about 2 attempts I made for Spaceport Alpha. I think Star City is actually not too bad. I mean, surprisingly for the final track in the game, well, like final track overall, not counting the Whizbig race, of course, it's actually probably still pretty easy for the Silver Coin Challenge. Like, you know, for one that's just the final race in this game. Yeah, that one I'm actually kind of surprised about. You know, I gotta say though, one thing that's actually kind of interesting. It's funny how when we started this game in Diddy Kong Racing, the very first world is a prehistoric setting, because with all the dinosaurs and Dino Domain, and then the final world, Future Funland, is a futuristic setting. So like we just we start with the past and then we go straight over to the future. That's kind of neat little tidbit right there. It's funny because now we have Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Am I right? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I guess that's just all there is. Like, it's just all these silver coins, but at least I got them all, and so yeah, I'm actually way ahead of the racers right now. So yeah, that's just it for Spaceport Alpha, and now we just got Star City that's left, and so after that, then yeah, now we have 46 balloons, and so we have just one more balloon to go. So yeah, because like I said, there is a total number of 47 balloons, the golden balloons in this game that you have to pick up, like just 47 total. And of course, this is also one of the games in which you actually have to do this 100%, where like basically just, you actually have to get every single balloon there is, because I know we got all 4 of the TT amulets, which is what we need to get to the TT door, because that's actually where we need. That's our final goal, and that's actually where Whizbig is. Oh yeah, this is actually the one, probably the only difficult section. You want to be careful as you go across the bridge, because you don't want to fall off right here, especially if you're getting those silver coins. But yeah, we just have one more balloon to go, because there's like a total of 47, because like we need so we need all 40 pieces of the TT amulet and also all 47 balloons in order to get to Whizbig. But yeah, that's 46 balloons. We just have one more, so yeah, the very last balloon we'll be getting is is by winning this race. So yep. This is the last one. We got this. We definitely got this, and then we'll finally face the Pork Man himself, which is not Ganon though, because I mean I did call Ganon the Pork Man. I mean Whizbig is also the Pork Man, so yeah. What is it with pigs being the villains of the game? I don't know. I mean I guess it could. I guess it makes sense because in real life pigs actually can't fuck with you if you get too close to them, so that's what you gotta be careful for. So I guess that's probably the reason why. But yeah, Diddy Kong Racing is definitely one of those games in which you actually do have to get, like, you do have to get everything to beat the game, like all 47 balloons, all the amulets, and all the trophies as well as all the keys, of course, because you need the keys for the TT amulet. So yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, it's not really like tedious or anything like that, because I know people say that, you know, people say that Donkey Kong 64 especially is very notorious for all their collectibles, but it's not really required for a 100% completion or to beat the game. I mean, sure, there could be a couple of things that could be frustrating for them, which I can understand, but, you know, it's not really required for, you know, to get 100% completion. But yeah, after this, then I guess we're pretty much done with this Disney-esque thing, and yeah, it's very much like Disney World, I gotta say. Speaking of, I haven't been to Disney World in ages. I mean, like, probably like a few years ago, but I haven't really been back there, like, well, I guess since COVID. So I guess that might be one of the reasons. Alright, and so I'm actually not skipping this cutscene because considering this is the last balloon we're gonna get, I might as well just show it off one more time with Taj giving you a balloon. So, yeah, just, yep, this is for us. And there we go. That is it. That's the last balloon, balloon number 47. We did it, guys. We got them all. And I'm going to go ahead and end this off here because after you win this race, after you get all 47 balloons and all this, and then the game will actually automatically take you straight over to Wizpig. Because you don't get a break from that, actually. Just after this race, it'll just take you straight to Wizpig. And so that's why I want to go ahead and end this off here because well, because of that. So that way there I can save the final Wizpig race as the finale of Diddy Kong Racing. So, yeah, I actually did record both the the entire footage of it, including the race, but I had to cut that off and just make this into one of, like, basically splitting the video into two episodes, basically. So yeah, then that was the reason why. Speaking of, all we got left is the finale, and so yeah, in the finale of Let's Play Diddy Kong Racing, we are going to finally, once and for all, settle things with that evil swine Wizpig, and hopefully he won't even come to bother us ever again. So. Join me for the next episode and the final episode. Until next time, see you guys later.